everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again to recap an Amberlynn read vlog that we missed and react to her latest. And everybody, I had such an amazing, wonderful, fantastic weekend, which included seeing my girl Beyonce. Love her so much. I had never seen her before, and I have been a fan of Beyonce since Destiny's Child for a very long time in my life, and I just never have gotten the chance to see her until now, and it happened. And I want to apologize to Beyonce because for some reason, the way that this shirt, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, please don't call me a narcissist, but for some reason, the way that this shirt sits on my chesticles,
just chilling on my chesticles.
She's just looking so silly. She's just looking so silly. But anyways, I had an amazing weekend. Beyonce was great. If you ever get the chance to see her, go do it. She puts on a show. And also, I've got some Amberlynn Reid stuff to cover. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to recap a video that we didn't watch. We're going to react to the video from Sunday. And we're gonna go to the timestamps so you can see the part that you want to see. If you want to skip something, that's why I put them there. Enjoy. But first, we will start with the video I missed, which I surprisingly have a lot more to say about this than I realized I was gonna have to say about this, so please bear with me. I'm gonna try to get through this recap as quick as I can, but I think it's important to talk about some of these things, and some of it I just find funny. The video is called Binging Update, Target Haul, and Negative Thoughts Bar Vlog. And there's just a whole lot going on in this video. I think importantly, she starts off by essentially letting us know that she's already tired of filming what I eat in a days on Weight Watchers.
I literally just got done editing yesterday's video, which was day 1 on Weight Watchers, what I ate today, and I was like, I cannot do that for every single day. Like, that is not something that like sounds enticing to me.
Mind you, she only filmed one day of doing this, and it was all the things she ate from takeout while trying to do Weight Watchers. So in my mind, it's just like, how quickly are we gonna be done with Weight Watchers? Let's be very fucking serious right now. Like, if she's already tired of filming day 1 of it, then how much longer is this really gonna last? We also find out that in this trip, she's gonna make a trip to Target, but also has some weird like excuses for why she didn't actually film in Target.
I forgot not only my phone, my camera, my purse. That is a rarity for me. That's weird. I like, okay, forgetting my camera, that's understandable, but forgetting my phone?
I don't know. I'm sure the conspiracy theorists are like, she's not really with wifey, she's not really going, wifey did all the shopping, whoever, whatever. I don't care. Outside of, it was really weird that she felt the need to justify why she didn't film inside of the Target. But more importantly, I want to note that the reason she said she needed to go was to get more pens so she could journal, despite the fact that on a video she posted on July 11th, she bought 3 packs of pens.
So I did get some journals because I've been journaling a lot, so I got those too. I'm gonna get this guy. I got some Sharpies, and I'm getting 3 packs of these colorful pens.
So she did get more pens, I guess allegedly, because she needed specifically black pens. And she also got 2 new journals, despite also getting 2 new journals in that video I was just fucking talking about. Which, like, I guess she can do whatever she wants with her money, but she's sitting here talking about how she's trying to get rid of stuff because she has to move, and she knows she's gonna have to move everything that she has and owns. And it's just like, why are we doing all of this? How many journals do you have that are probably unused in your home right now? Like, can we be serious, please? She also shows us her process of taking off her makeup and notes that she's doing it way earlier than she normally does.
So I'm taking my makeup off literally way before I normally would.
And by that, I think what she means is that she took it off before she actually went to bed. Because how many times have we seen her wake up and say, I just woke up, and all of her makeup from the day before is still on her face? In general, she goes through and talks about all of these things that she's doing for self-care lately, which includes like putting on makeup and how she does that to help herself feel better and things like that. And like it helps her process breakups and whoever, whatever. And I think that's fine, but the last person that I'm gonna take self-care advice from is Amberlynn, because literally in the video right before this, she was talking about how she was struggling, how she couldn't take care of herself, how she was such a mess, this, that, the other, and now all of a sudden the next day, she's the queen of self-care and mental health, and it's just like, I don't know, babes, I don't know. And she also, for whatever reason, resurrects the popsicle stick thing despite apparently not losing weight.
I still want to do the popsicle sticks, which has 56 questions. I've already answered 2 because you guys did take the time to ask these questions. I took the time to pick them out, write them all down and all that. And I just think it's a fun concept. So I do want to answer all of them. Obviously not all right now.
Like, wasn't the whole fucking point of this to be a visual representation of your weight loss? How are you gonna pull popsicle sticks if you haven't lost weight? What is the point? What is the point? Oh God, I'm losing my voice already. We are not even to today's reaction yet. And the question that she pulls and answers today is if she still thinks she has a binge eating disorder or not.
Okay, so question 30 is, do you think you have binge eating disorder again? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I have been binging. So I was told when I was in outpatient that you can binge and not have binge eating disorder, that there are people out there without the disorder who do binge. That's like only if you binge a couple times a year. But if you're doing it a couple times a week, then that's when there's definitely an issue. And for me, it's been happening a lot. Probably the worst my food intake has been in a very, very long time. I almost want to say worse than it's been in a couple of years.
And I just have to say, she's doing a terrible job of proving the conspiracy theorist wrong, okay? Because for so long on the weight loss surgery journey, everybody was like, oh, you're only just saying that you don't have a binge eating disorder now because you're worried that it'll keep you from getting weight loss surgery. So we're shifting the narrative to being about how you don't binge and you just are addicted to food. And yeah, like, it feels very obvious now that that's what was going on, because now that weight loss surgery is off the table, it's like, oh, well, you know, I do have binges. And on top of that, she says now that her binging is the worst that it's been probably in the past couple years. So, like, girl, what is the truth? Like, this is what's so frustrating and annoying, is that, like, she'll get upset with us for insisting that, like, she's not being honest about these things, and then just proves everybody right. The way that she just, like, does the mental gymnastics to, like, fit her narrative is really, truly something to be seen. And then at the very end of the video, she does a little P.O. box moment situation type of deal, including letting us know, for whatever reason, that she still gets lots of sweet cakes sent to her P.O. box.
I recently had multiple Amazon packages that were like massive and heavy, just full of like sweet cakes. Like, I'm talking like I've received at least 100 like boxes, like this size, like boxes of like Debbie snack cakes and stuff like that. Like, it's insane.
And why she keeps giving these people attention is wild to me, because it really is just going to drive more people to do it at this point. And I want to be clear, I still very strongly don't believe that it's right or okay for anybody to be sending her food, whether they claim to be a supporter or not. I know that that was the unpopular opinion during Cakegate, but I have said that before Cakegate, I said it during Cakegate, and I'll continue saying it after Cakegate. But it also just shows to me in this moment that she learned nothing from Cakegate. Outside of maybe, you know, saying and expressing her concerns about this in a much more calm tone. Like, she didn't learn anything about not giving these people attention, because she is. That's what she's doing. And more people are going to do it now, because they know that if they send it to her, they're going to get a response that they are seeking. And I also just feel like at this point, why are we not just shutting the P.O. box down? You know, you're going to be moving in like 3 months. And on top of that, you don't want to carry a whole bunch of stuff with you to wherever this new location is. And on top of that, you don't want to get this food continuously sent to you. So like, why are we still holding on to this? Let's just shut it down and move on. Now, the other part of the P.O. box part thing, situation type of deal that I want to talk about, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to talk about, because I feel like I was struggling to articulate the like nuance of like why it rubbed me the wrong way. But I did talk to a friend about it last night, and I think that helped me figure out the words I was looking for a little bit better. So anyway, somebody sent her a book that was literally all written in Braille. Like, all of the typography, it was all Braille.
So someone sent me a whole like Braille book. Like, this is all Braille. And I know I'm 32. I have never seen or felt Braille in my life, ever.
And honestly, I'm not entirely sure what the troll was here, because that has to be a troll, right? I think it probably maybe has something to do with when she had the conspiracy theory that Stevie Wonder wasn't really blind. But honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I can't keep up with y'all and the inside jokes and trolls that happen when y'all are sending her stuff. But what really honestly bothered me about the situation is Amberlynn did this weird, like, oh my gosh, getting this in the mail was so powerful and emotional to me situation type of deal.
And when I opened this, I don't know what it was, but I cried. I did. I like sat there and I felt it, and it's powerful for many reasons. I don't really want to like get into it, but the story is called My Name is Maria Isabel by Alma Flor Ada, author of Dancing Home. So I don't know why it was sent to me, but regardless, like, I'm glad that it was, because I got to feel it and just appreciate people who can only read Braille. It's just like really powerful, honestly.
And I guess the reason that this rubbed me the wrong way, and I hope when I explain this, y'all will understand where I'm coming from, but I, if you didn't know, used to work with students with disabilities at the college that I most recently worked at, and my job was like helping those students get accommodations, right? The idea that like a tool that somebody with a disability would use is like emotional and powerful with no further explanation than that, right? Because Amberlynn didn't explain why this was so emotional to her or why this was so powerful to her. But somebody like finding something that's just a basic tool that like a person with a disability needs to, you know, do things that other people can do without that tool, right? It's just like cringy to me. It feels like, you know, you're making something inspirational that wasn't intended to be inspirational, especially when it has nothing to do with you, right? Like, it has nothing to do with the fact that you specifically need that tool in order to read and things like that. Because in fact, we know, one, because she says she's never seen a book written entirely in Braille, but two, because we've seen her read just like regular books with regular text, that Amberlynn doesn't have a need for a book that is written in Braille. And I don't know, it just kind of feels similar. Like, let's say that instead of a book being written in Braille, we're talking about like a wheelchair, which is again a tool that people with disabilities use to do everyday things that a lot of other people do without it. That feels a lot like just looking at a wheelchair being like, wow, this is so inspirational, powerful, emotional. Like, no, this is just a tool that somebody needs to live their life. Like, does that make sense? Does that make sense why that felt so cringy. I don't know. Maybe if she had provided some kind of context, like, I don't know if she has somebody in her family who has low vision or is blind. I don't know. I don't understand. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, and it felt very weird. Y'all feel me? Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Like, it's a book. So anyways, that is about the end of where I have thoughts on that particular video. There were other things that I didn't cover. Lots of Legos, a long monologue about chicken and a biscuit crackers that I'm just like, only Amberlynn could spend this amount of time talking about some crackers. Oh, and she also took some time to get rid of some dishes that she didn't need or something because she's moving. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any insightful commentary to add on those things, but they happened. So yeah, that brings us to today's video, which is called Cook With Me, Making Mistakes, and What Is Wrong With My Lung? Bar vlog. And y'all know I'm always ready, excited, thrilled for a Cook With Me video. There's some of my faves because just seeing what kind of weird concoctions Amberlynn comes up with just soothes my soul. But I'm more interested in her talking about what is wrong with my lung because I, along with others I'm sure, have been asking what happened to this dangling lung situation that you claimed was so bad and such a big deal, and you conveniently brought up when like stuff with Destiny and Becky was going on, but conveniently also forgot about when she broke up with Wifey. Like what happened to her? Where's she? What's going on with that? So I'm fascinated that she is going to attempt to answer that question for me in today's video. So let's get to, shall we? I will say, sometimes right before I go to start the video, I pause for a second and just like take a deep breath and get ready and like maybe scroll through social media for a little bit. And I want to say, in between me doing the recap of that last video and getting ready to start this one, I did see a tweet where Amberlynn was apparently in Alex's Shook's live stream last night, ? And said Weight Watchers is dumb. I don't know what it was in response to, but I literally just looked at it as I was like getting prepared to get started for today's video, and I just thought I would share with y'all, okay? Alright, I just thought I would share with y'all for context of where we're going. I'm sure Alex was probably watching this video because this is the video that was posted yesterday, so we'll see. But anyways, let's get to for real now.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to my vlog. So I'm about to make some food.
Let's go.
I am making a concoction, okay?
I love that she's using the word concoction. That's probably a perfect word to describe whatever is gonna come from this shit.
So bear with me.
I'm bearing.
So first we have the pot. I'm gonna add some oil. I'm gonna add some white onion that I cut up.
Fresh white onion.
Add some ground turkey.
Oh, girl.
Ew.
Girl. I was like, you better get that shit out of there.
Now I'm gonna add some black pepper.
Okay.
A pretty good amount of it. Some garlic salt.
Work.
Some minced onion.
Minced onion? I think that's garlic.
I meant to say minced garlic.
Okay.
Some minced garlic.
Okay, work.
And now I'm going to mix it all up.
Okay.
This is gonna be a one pot meal.
That always bodes well for an Amberlynn Reed recipe. All right, work.
My camera doesn't angle down anymore, so I wish I could show you what was really going on. My camera is like super top heavy, so any farther down that I angle it, it'll just like fall into the food.
Listen, as somebody who is top heavy themselves, I've also had problems with toppling over into my food.
Okay, guys, so my meat is cooked.
Okay.
My onion is cooked exactly how it should be. Now I'm gonna add tons of taco seasoning.
Love.
I wouldn't say tons, but you know, a decent amount.
Okay.
Sure. Stir that up. This is probably where people are going to be like, what is happening? I'm also going to add some salsa.
Oh, okay. Like, that's like half the jar. A little more than half.
This is going to be so good. People question my food, but I promise you that I mean, know how to flavor. I know how things taste. Always trust a fat chef. You know what I'm saying?
No. No. Girly, I mean, I think there are lots of fat chefs who are good, but I've tried many of your recipes, and very rarely is the flavor really there. If you want a whole playlist of taste tests and recipe recreations, I do have one. I'll try to remember to link it for y'all. But, yeah, no. Just because you're fat doesn't mean you understand flavor, because I think you've actually shown it to be very clear that, like, you don't necessarily always eat for, like, good flavor. You're not always eating for the good, the quality, you know? I was gonna say, though, before you said all of that, I mean, that's just me speaking historically of what you've done. I was gonna say, I don't think it's necessarily super weird to, like, use salsa to help add flavor to something. I don't think it's the weirdest thing you could do. I just don't know that this is gonna be as flavorful as you think it is, because I also watched you put that taco seasoning on, and honestly, usually taco seasoning mixes like that say to put, like, way more, like, I think it's like a quarter of a cup, maybe more. I'd have to go look. I have some, like, taco seasoning that comes in a big bottle like that. But you have to put a lot on to get, like, a decent taco seasoning flavor, and for, like, a pound of ground meat, and I don't know that you put enough on it. Either way, though, I don't know what else is getting added to this, but it's not terrible. Like, right now it's just giving, like, white people taco seasoned meat, you know?
Now I am going to add tapatio.
Okay.
This comes out so slow. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna add some chicken stock.
Okay.
And last but not least,
we're doing a soup. This is a soup. You know, there's also a lot of conspiracy theories right now that Wifey isn't living with Amberlynn currently. Like, Wifey already actually moved out or something like that. And I do have to say, if anything gives merit to that conspiracy theory, it's that Amberlynn is going back to cooking like this. Because I will say that during the Wifey era, Amberlynn's concoctions were a lot less weird. I feel like they were more influenced by Wifey's ability to cook.
I'm gonna add some jasmine rice.
Straight into it?
So now I'm going to
wait, straight into this? We're putting jasmine rice just straight into whatever this is? Okay.
It to simmer. I am going to add a few more seasonings. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne, some crushed red pepper flakes. Okay. I like my food spicy, okay?
Oh, that's it.
And now I'm just going to let it do its thing.
I honestly don't think what she put in there is enough to give this flavor, to be honest with you, because you just added all of that rice. And that rice needs seasoned more as well. Like, I don't know. I do also want to say I'm not a professional chef. In fact, like, in my relationship, Noel is the one that has introduced me to being able to cook better. To be quite honest with you, he's a very good cook. Don't take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm just saying some of this is, I think you probably need more seasoning because you just added all of that rice, which is going to soak up the liquid and also, like, need something added to it.
The rice is going to cook, and the chicken stock is going to evaporate.
It's going to
This is how it looks now. It's going to simmer for a minute or two or three, probably about 20. And I'll show you guys
about 20.
Alright, so here it is, finished. This honestly came out perfect. It tastes so delicious.
I mean, It just looks bland, honestly. It just looks so bland. It looks like orangey beige bland.
It's like a taco salsa-y rice. I don't really know. But it tastes amazing. I was definitely craving like a comfort food, and I do not want to order takeout today, so yeah, here it is. Delicious.
Here it is.
So I have tons of leftovers. Thank God.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The way that it is fully not soup anymore. the way that over the various shots, because even in her mug it still looked a little soupy, but this is definitely not soup. Okay.
This is one of them things where I feel like tastes even better, like leftover. So
okay, work, diva.
Excited for that.
Get your leftovers.
So I'm glad about that because she's such a good cook. Looks like the bowl is a little too...
Wait, Feline loved it, so we were eating together again out of nowhere. Do you all remember it was just like a couple weeks ago that she was like, hey, by the way, like, wifey and I don't eat together because I'm just being, like, super strict with what I eat. But I guess that's over now that you're all broken up. I feel like if y'all are broken up, that would even be a bigger reason to just do your own thing, eat your own thing. I also, and this is maybe going back to that little bit about Amberlynn being in Alex's chat last night, but I do wonder how she's even counting this as far as points go on Weight Watchers. Like, how are you measuring this out? How are you putting this into the Weight Watchers app? Like, what are we doing here?
Small, but it'll be okay. I'll figure it out. Now I need to clean the stove.
Yeah, what a mess. Oh my God.
See, but look how good that looks. I swear. Oh my God. It was 10 out of 10. Massively dirty stove. Become a now clean stove. Still looks dirty, but I promise it's clean.
Okay.
This is what I've been using for literal years.
Cool.
It's the Method All-Purpose Cleaner in Wildflower. It smells so freaking good.
Thanks so much for sharing.
This was a while ago. Like a whole bundle online because not only was it cheaper, but I was obsessed. Like there are weird stages where I like...
That so checks out for Amberlynn. I mean, I know that there are a lot of people who bulk buy cleaning supplies because you'll use them, and if you like something, you like it. But Amberlynn buying something in bulk because she's obsessed with it is 100% her. Whether it's cleaning supplies, earrings, journals, Legos, you name it, and she'll buy it in bulk.
Clean obsessively. But yeah, this is the best ever. The smell of it, I could marry it.
Why don't you marry it then?
I'm LOLing, but I figured I would show you guys this because this is a really big question that's happening right now. People are asking what weight did I put in on the Weight Watchers app.
Oh, yeah.
Points.
A lot of people are asking that because back in the day, what she would do to, like, increase the number of points, like, this is not even speculation. She literally, like, shared that she put into her app, her Weight Watchers app in the past, her highest weight that she's ever been at, even if she wasn't allegedly at that weight at the time. And people have been wondering if she did that again because there are people in the community that are familiar with Weight Watchers and they're like, how did she get 82 points? Like, this is absolutely wild that she has that many. Like, how did she get there? So I'm curious to see what she does here.
I put in the weight that I weighed the day that I started. 531.2.
Okay.
And there's, like, rumors, people using some, like, knockoff calculators online. Not how it works. It's kind of creepy and kind of weird. But, yeah.
Kind of creepy and kind of weird? What do you mean? I don't understand how that is creepy. I guess maybe a little weird. I could give you maybe weird, but people are invested in your weight loss journey. You know, I don't know what you want. You want from your followers, subscribers, whoever, whatever. It's not like it would be different if like somebody was standing outside her window trying to look and see what she weighed on the scale or what she put into her phone. But people are just speculating about a girlie they watch on the YouTubies, you know? I don't think it's that serious.
531.2. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with me, but...
Also, wait, did that really show anything, though? I mean, you can see. It's probably hard for you to see on my screen. It does say 5:31 there, but, like, is this, what is that showing? Also curious that is from July 20th, and she hasn't posted any updates to that weight. I'm guessing she filmed this on, like, the she uploaded it on the 23rd, so she probably filmed this on the 22nd, I'm guessing. What is this proving to me? You know? I don't know. I guess it does say that she entered that weight on July 20th of 531.2 pounds. Okay. Also, though, this could be a fully different app. I have no idea what the Weight Watcher app looks like. I really don't know. I guess I just have to trust her, which is probably going to make some of you all mad because you're like, all she does is lie. I don't know. I don't know anything about the Weight Watchers app and what it looks like today. The last time I tried to use it was literally years ago at this point.
Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I be getting emotional at the drop of a hat. I was checking my Instagram DMs and someone's like, going to see the new Barbie movie. Wish you were here to dress up with me and my friends. And for some reason, I got emotional. I don't know what it is. I just appreciate you guys, like, reaching out to me and stuff. Like, truly, you guys have no idea. Like, I know I focus a lot on, like...
Wait, what is getting her emotional? I don't understand. I mean, I guess I'd be sad if I couldn't go see the Barbie movie, too. I did go see it. Loved it. I thought it was great. I saw it on Thursday, July 20th. It was wonderful. But, like, I'm confused. What about this has made you emotional, girl? I don't know. Like, I'm not saying you can't be emotional. I just want to understand. I want to understand what's going on here.
The hate and stuff, because it's so loud and just, like, in my face. But, like... I see the support and I see the love and I feel it.
Okay,
and
work.
I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate it so much.
I love that.
Like, especially during this time where I just feel kind of lonely and sad and just not worthy. I'm working on it though, and every day I can just improve. That's the only thing I can do, but I'm just having a hard time, and I'm just going through and seeing all these sweet messages, and I just appreciate it. And I'm sorry I can't respond to all you, but I am reading them and I appreciate them so much.
Okay, listen, I appreciate vulnerability, appreciate whatever she feels comfortable with sharing with us. I do think that, like, not everybody is deserving of your vulnerability all the time. But, you know, if she wants to come on and say that she appreciates the people who are being nice to her, like, that's literally one of the few basic asks I've asked of her over my time in recent history when she's felt very focused on, like, negativity and things like that. So I do appreciate that. I think the one thing I'll say here is that this is why it's hard to take seriously when you are, you know, in the last video that I recapped, going on and on and on about all of these things of, like, self-care, and not just saying, like, what you do for self-care, but, like, trying to be the teacher of self-care, right? When, like, you show us that you currently aren't actually doing a great job of taking care of yourself and that you are struggling, like, I think most people, you know, would not lose it over a DM from somebody saying, hey, wish you could be here watching Barbie with me, you know, like, from some random stranger on the internet. And so that's why I'm just like, I want you to do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself 100%, for sure. But, like, maybe let's drop the, like, I'm the queen of self-care, I'm the queen of you know, mental health, wellness, and this, that, the other, because you're just not, you know?
So thank you. Like, you just never know what someone is going through.
It's true, but we do know because you tell us.
Any small thing can hurt someone, but any small thing could also just make someone feel really freaking good and just appreciated and thought of. And
okay, work.
Where I'm at right now.
Love.
Alright, I'm gonna open my blinds and I'm gonna go for a walk. So that is what I'm about to go do. And I don't vlog a walk anymore. I've been going on daily walks. We can't vlog a walk because we might have Dangling Ankle Part 2, the sequel. For almost a week now. And ever since...
Wait. How long? She's been going on...
That is what I'm about to go
daily
do.
walks for
and
what?
I don't vlog and walk anymore. I've been going on daily walks, actually, for almost a week now. And ever since...
Fitness diva! Yes, let's go!
I fell and tore ligaments in my ankle. I don't do that because I was vlogging and walking when I did that. So, I'll see you guys when I'm done. So, not me out here just staring at myself in the mirror, just hating myself. Like, oh my god. I am going through such, like, self-hatred. I talked about it a little bit in my last vlog. I just feel like I'm really struggling with that. Like, it kind of just reminds me of, like, something that I've heard, you know, people talk about, like, how they feel like their self-worth is only as much as the person you're with, like, makes you feel. Like, for me, it's like, being with Feline, you know...
I need to hear that again, because I really honestly just heard words coming out of her mouth. I don't know that I understood what she was trying to say, so let me listen to it back one more time.
And that I've heard, you know, people talk about, like, how they feel like their self-worth is only as much as the person you're with, like, makes you feel. Like...
Their self-worth is only as much as the person you're with makes you feel. What is she trying... I think what she's trying to say, your self-worth is only as much as the person you're with makes you feel. I think what she's trying to say is that, like, her self-confidence is tied to wifey and how wifey makes her feel, or has made her feel in the past. I think that's what she's trying to say. The sentence structure, that sounded like fucking AI wrote that. That sounded like AI wrote that, because, like, what? What are you saying?
Like, for me, it's like, being with Feline, you know, there was a lot of affection, romance, love, compliments.
I know, I saw it so much on your channel.
Made me feel better about myself. Like, she made me feel normal. Whereas, for a majority of my life, I have felt, like, monstrous, grotesque. People look at me like I'm a circus freak, and Feline made me feel normal. She made me feel like I deserved love, and I deserved to be treated for more than, like, my size.
Okay, but what does breaking up with her, a decision that you claimed you made, how does that change all of the things that she said and felt about you prior to the breakup? You know what I'm saying? I'm just, like, talking to you real here. Like, this isn't criticism or anything, but, like, if this breakup is really making you feel some type of way, like... It's not like she said, I'm breaking up with you because I no longer believe those things, or at least you haven't indicated that that was the reason why y'all broke up, right? So, like, if that had nothing to do with the breakup, then why wouldn't you still believe that Feline finds you beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, sexy, whatever the word is that you're looking for? Like, why would that change anything, you know? Like, why can't you still believe that and have that faith and confidence? That's just something I would ask myself if I were you. I'm not saying that, like, your feelings are invalid. I think that is just something that you can question those feelings to see if they're rational, you know? I think sometimes when I'm, like, personally feeling depressed or anxious, I try to ask myself questions that will, like, interrupt that thought process, right? And I think that might be a good question to ask yourself.
I don't know. I'm just feeling like I'm just not worth love anymore. I don't know. I'm just in a weird headspace.
That doesn't make any sense, because when this first happened, you said that it was a mutual breakup and it was because you knew what you deserved. You said you knew what you deserved and you knew what you were worth, and you made that decision because you knew what you needed and what you deserved. So I'm not saying things can't change, but I'm like, this is drastically different than where we started this conversation.
I don't know. I come on here and I try to be as entertaining as possible, and, you know, I'm just not entertaining right now. I'm just going through some stuff for sure. Oh, and I do want to say that I have heard you guys, because a lot of people were asking, like, about my lung and an update on that. Well.
All right, yes, I came here for the dangling lung update. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, bestie.
Oh, just like last year, where the pain and the shortness of breath and all of the symptoms I had, they kind of like vanished. I'm experiencing the same thing where it vanished. My lung isn't hurting. It's not making that like weird feeling that I was having.
I feel like, honestly, not to go into conspiracy theorist territory here, but how convenient that it's all just vanished again now that we don't need to deflect from Destiny and Becky, because now we have this breakup that we can use to deflect from Destiny and Becky. So just forget about all the stuff Destiny said. Just forget about the fact that Becky said that Amberlynn was threatening her with legal action. Forget about all of that. Forget about the dangling lung issue. Now the only thing you have to worry about, the only thing that's of concern is that I'm struggling with this breakup, you know? Like, who cares? And then, you know, the next time something comes up that's inconvenient for me to discuss, what if this lung problem comes up again? And honestly, at this point, I would still be following up with like medical professionals about these issues, because obviously now it's happened twice, according to you. Like, that for me is enough to be like, I need to figure something out here, because I don't like how I feel when this happens. We need to get it under control.
I don't know. I'm like really afraid for it to come back. Like,
well, let's keep going to the doctor.
But a lot of people were asking about that. So I don't know. It's apparent that this comes in waves. I just need to keep that documented and the symptoms that, you know, arise when it happens. And I always make sure to see my doctor when it happens and stuff.
Okay.
So. But for some reason, I still have not gotten a call from the lung specialist, which is weird because my doctor literally told me they are calling me. And normally I'm like super impatient, so I end up...
Bestie, it's been weeks. It's been weeks since the lung specialist was supposed to be a thing, and you haven't... I'm very surprised you haven't followed up, because you really are normally very impatient.
Them, and I just want to get the ball rolling, but I wanted to take your guys' advice and just wait for them to call me. But now, if they haven't, I think I'm just going to call them. But
yeah, it's been weeks. What people are saying when they say that you need to chill and wait is like, not to wake up the next morning and be like, oh, well, they haven't called me. I'm gonna call and reach out and pester them. But like, reasonably, I think if it's been more than a week since you heard anything, it's fine to check in and be like, hey, I was referred to y'all by my doctor. I just want to check in. Like, why it either has to be like, I immediately call the very next day or like wait several weeks, why there's no in between and we can't do that like deductive reasoning to figure that out.
Yeah, I just wanted to give that update. Y'all know what sounds good?
What?
I'll show you, which I still haven't even had. Neither has Feline. Remember when we got these from the Dollar Tree?
Oh, I sure do.
We got 2 of each. They're the Cool Pops. We got 2 of these.
I love the little pops like that. I mean, not necessarily the Kool-Aid branded ones, but those little freezer pops, those shits are so good.
But
reminds me of childhood.
So we have the other ones in the pantry. So there is like so many flavors to choose from.
Oh, I guess maybe those aren't Kool-Aid branded.
Here. 6 of these is a serving.
Why did I think those are Kool-Aid?
Ma'am, who eats 6 of these? I mean, that's probably easy to do, but I want either the
I was gonna say, we don't need to make it a challenge.
Watermelon or strawberry. Let's do watermelon, which is the dark green one.
Oh, wait, girl.
That's how I open these, folks.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, your teeth. Get some scissors. I know you own scissors. I've seen them before.
I think I broke my tooth. I was not expecting it to be so frozen.
This woman. This woman. She is killing me.
I also want to try cherry, which is the red one.
No, stop. You literally just complained about fucking breaking your tooth. And what do? You still go in here and try to rip open this plastic wrapper with your teeth. Girl, get some fucking scissors. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Y'all, this is where it's at.
Oh my god. Also, the way she's just biting down on the plastic like that and just like gnawing into it when they're literally designed to push up, out of the plastic wrapper. Ah!
Looks like I'm having 3 of them because now I want to try berry punch.
Not Amberlynn being like, who eats 6 of these at the time and already being halfway to 6? Like, get out of here.
Which is blue.
Oh my god. I can't watch her eat these anymore.
Wait.
Is she done?
My favorite. Out of the 3 I've tried, these all
Is she
slap,
done?
but I think the blue's my fave. Okay, guys. Hello.
Okay.
Let's talk. I mean, this whole video has been nothing but me talking, but, I mean...
How is that different than literally any of your other videos? All of your videos are just you talking, girl. With the ones that aren't just you talking are the exception.
That's what a vlog is, right? I just went on another mini walk with Twinksters.
Okay.
I don't know. Something's gotten into me. I'm walking a little bit more than
Okay,
usual,
athlete.
so that's really good. But I want to talk about Weight Watchers. I have stayed under my points for the last couple of days. And I'm just like super swollen still, and I just don't feel...
she's quitting. She's quitting. I'm like, do I have the hat? Do I have the candle? Do I have the scarf ready to go?
I'm good. Like, I stopped the whole, like, fruits, veggies, chicken sausage, mustard, cottage cheese.
Yeah, what's that about?
Stopped that, and I have felt like crap ever since. Like, legitimately.
Hey, wait, also, surprise, things you could do on Weight Watchers is all of that still. And in fact, most of those things are probably going to be 0 points for you. You could still be eating that way while doing Weight Watchers. I know that's probably surprising to you because you like the feeling of your brain being on fire from the processed foods. But, like, you could still be doing that.
Eating that way just made me feel so good. So it's like, I kind of want to go back to that life.
Let's
like,
fucking go.
A couple days after the breakup, but, like... I don't know, the breakup has kind of messed with my everything, like my routine of life, my schedule, the way I do things. I don't know. So,
Let's go. Let's do it.
Weight Watchers is a stupid idea. So many of you are probably screaming.
I just don't understand why it has to be either or. I mean, I do think that starting Weight Watchers for the 1200th time on your channel was a dumb idea. Yes, absolutely, because you made the decision based off of nothing because you just wanted to be doing anything. But I also am irritated because what the fuck is the point of Weight Watchers if you can't also eat that way? Like, you could do both. It doesn't have to be either or. That's not some special diet that you can't track on Weight Watchers. Do both. You want to eat cottage cheese, mustard, and raw veggies? Do it. And then track it in Weight Watchers. Why not both?
At your, like, TV, your phone, your computer, laptop, whatever you're watching me on, you're like, Amberlynn, you're so annoying. I know. But was it a mistake?
Girl, just do both.
I have stuff to think about. I feel like it was a mistake. Okay, guys, so I just completed another wannabe Lego, so I wanted to
Shut the fuck up about the Legos. I don't even care right now. I don't even care. The logic that you can't do both of those things at the same time is just so wild to me. What is the point?
These are like the headphones. This just helps me. This has been like helping me through my breakup, okay? It's my little version of therapy. Look at Riddles.
You know what? The actual version of therapy you could be doing, the one that you did for 12 weeks so you could get weight loss surgery. That was so life-changing, allegedly. Let's just keep doing it. I don't understand why we left that behind either. I don't. I really don't understand why we're not keeping up with that. Legos can be therapeutic, but it's not therapy, girl. Do you not recall, like, your therapist having you do full-on worksheets, thinking about your life, your experiences, this, that, the other? Like, that was work. This can be therapeutic, but it's not therapy.
Okay, guys, so it is the end of the night, and I'm getting tired. I do want to end this vlog, but I want to do
the fucking popsicle sticks.
A question or two.
Have you lost weight to be pulling out these sticks?
So let's pick a popsicle stick here. We got number 2. Can you guys see it? 2.
I don't care what the number is.
What's your favorite weight loss snack? Well, it depends. Like, are you trying to be, like, super healthy? Or are you still allowing a little good in there? Oh, my God, the lighting. What is going on? I looked up, and I literally thought I was in, like, an interrogation. What? Ma'am. I'm
just answer the question about the snacks.
Healthy, like an apple. I'm not even lying. But, like, if I am eating whatever I want, just, like, in moderation or whatever, I really like those salami snack plates. Yep.
You know what's so funny about this, too? It's just making me think. I'll see if I have... I have the screenshot saved still somewhere, but it's just reminding me of the time she was doing an Instagram Q&A, I think also about weight-related things, and somebody asked almost this identical question, and she said nothing because I don't snack anymore. It's just like everything is so cyclical on this channel.
Y'all, I totally was going to do another question, but I'm really tired.
All right, go to bed, girl.
Hi, I took Delta 8. I took a little bit more than I usually do, and it just, like, really helps with my sleep and stuff, so not gonna get mad about that. It also, I don't know, kind of lightens my mood a little bit. I don't feel as sad, so.
Listen, I am pro-weed. I live in a state where it's all legal, whoever, whatever, but if you aren't using these substances to numb your feelings and not deal with what you need to be dealing with, especially after you have already lectured us about, well, not lectured's not fair to say, but she has talked about how, like, it wasn't a good thing for her to be using that in the past. And so here we are. Like, would we be supporting this behavior from, like, other people? I don't think so. Not to compare her to other folks, because, like, I know, I think it's a fair critique to be like, Zach, don't compare her to others. Like, you get mad when she compares herself to others. So I'll just focus on her own actions and her own words. And she said that this is not good for her. What are we doing, girly girl? What are we doing? I don't get it.
But it's, like, literally my bedtime, so I'm gonna go. And again, I promise this face will have makeup on it tomorrow, so you guys don't have to stare at me looking like this.
You look the same as you always do, bestie. I've looked at that face so many times, that exact same face. Like, can't be bothered if you wear makeup or not. It doesn't matter to me. Outside of you say that you feel better when you put on makeup, so I would encourage you to do that if it really does make you feel better. I think I've talked enough, so I'm just gonna end it all there. Thanks so much for hanging out today. If you're brand new to my channel and you enjoyed today's video, make sure to click subscribe, click the bell button, leave a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!